Morning. I was going to do a clip of pigs being put into the gas chamber, and it's just so fucking brutal that I don't think I could. I don't think I could use a clip like that. It's just it's too much. I mean, I just watched these pigs in like a holding pen, like a very small holding pen, and the gas chamber was through this little bit of a pen, like like a separating pen. And this guy, because the pigs are so intelligent, and they know what's going to happen, and they're trying to escape. They're trying to get away from intimate. What's the word? Intimate death, whatever the word is. They know that death is there. It's coming within the next few minutes. So they're trying to get away, and the guy has to cattle prod these pigs to go through to the gas holding chamber. And oh my god! And the pigs, they don't want to go. And the guy is like, he's got this cattle prod and he's putting it in this poor pig's ear. I mean, these pigs are so intelligent. They know what's going to happen. It's just absolutely fucking. It's just the worst thing you can ever see. And the screams, and people justify why they should eat bacon. It's just have a look at clips like that. It's just horrendous. And that's why I think vegans get so angry, because they've seen all this. You have to see this to realise what it's all about, I think. And that's why some vegans are just very angry people. Which leads on to the subject I was going to talk about. When I was depressed a few years ago, I got into death in a big way. There's loads of sites on the internet where you can. Yeah, I don't think it glorifies death, but it's just, I don't know, what's the word for it? It doesn't glorify death, but everybody's kind of interested in death in a way, aren't they? But that time for me was, I got into death in a big way because I didn't want to be here. I wanted to be dead. I wanted to be off this planet. I didn't want to exist anymore. And I was just interested in how people actually died and what it looked like as well, I suppose. It's a horrible situation to be in, to not want to be here. It's a really desperate situation. It's terrible. I mean, I do get it now and again, but I know the signs and I can handle it a lot better. I can handle low points a lot better. Basically through diet, a little bit of exercise, handling stress better, stuff like that. But I got into death in a big way. I suppose in a way, seeing death kind of kept me a bit more grounded. I suppose it sounds odd, but it kept me grounded and kept me on a, made me realise that, it wasn't the way that, life is so fucking short, isn't it? Life is so short, and it's not the way, the way is to kind of focus on something that's very, very positive in your life and keep going forward. But watching those poor pigs, I mean, when I hear people laughing about how much they like bacon and they don't care about the animals, they should just look at that clip and hear those poor, innocent beings frightened out of their life. They know what's coming. And that's one of the reasons I went vegetarian in the early 90s, because I was working at a bakery and I was in the canteen, and someone just mentioned the pigs and how they were screaming, they didn't want to go, and that just clicked in my mind, and I just thought, that's not right. So instantly I just thought, I'm not eating bacon anymore, I'm not eating meat anymore. But I didn't realise how destructive the dairy industry and the egg industry was. If I'd have known then, I probably would have gone vegan in the early 90s, but there was no social media. We could only rely on the TV and the radio, and they're not going to tell you that, how brutal the dairy, the egg industry is, and the meat industry obviously is. They're never going to tell you that, because there's so much money to be made through these innocent beings' death, and using their bodies and their flesh. It's kind of ironic because I have two younger brothers and they both work in an abattoir. So I'm like the vegan kind of activist, and they're like working in an abattoir, putting meat in grinders, and they don't actually kill the animal, but they do something to do with the processing bit of the meat. So it's kind of ironic. Yeah, so I think that's it. I think I've covered it. So yeah, go vegan for the animals, go vegan for your health, go vegan for the environment and the planet. Focus on positivity. We need more positivity in the world, and that's the first step. So thanks for watching, and see you next vid.